Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Geopolitics. I'm going to do a quick video on the latest updates in Ukraine. So we're going to start off in the Kherson region. Vysokopelia is still under Ukrainian control, and I believe there's a gray zone in between Vysokopelia and the Russian-controlled area, but the Ukrainians control Vysokopelia, and all Russian counterattacks so far have failed, but there are still clashes in the area. In the David Breed region, the Ukrainians control Suky Stavok, and the Russians are bombing the area extensively. And the Russians today have taken out all of the pontoon bridges which the Ukrainians recently built to establish easy access to Suky Stavok and all these other villages, hamlets to the south. So the Ukrainian position is somewhat precarious because the Russians keep destroying their pontoon bridges and access is difficult, and the Russians are pounding the hell out of Ukrainian positions. Alright, so the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, Ukraine keeps targeting the power plant, and the Russians have shut it down. The IAEA put out a report. They said that the area should be demilitarized, but I don't think the Russians are going to do that. The report didn't pick sides, didn't put blame on anyone, but the Ukrainians keep saying the Russians are bombing their own nuclear power plant, and that's why it had to be shut down. But I mean, it's pretty obvious the Ukrainians are shelling the power plant. There's no reason why the Russians would bomb their own power plant, the power plant they control. Anyways, the Russians have shut it down because of the risk, and the Ukrainians are not receiving any electricity from it. Neither are the Russians, but in this region, the Ukrainians have large cities and the Russians don't, so I think the Ukrainians have more to lose from it being shut down. But yesterday I saw some footage of some bodies washing up on the shores of this town in Erhodar, and they were the bodies of Ukrainian soldiers from the last two failed attempts where the Ukrainians tried to an amphibious landing to seize the nuclear power plant. So now we go to Zaporizhia region. The Russians are claiming they've taken control of Remivka and Novopil, but some sources are saying that the Russians have actually taken control of all of these towns right here. And to the south of Novopil, all these towns here to the south. So that would be so the Russians are basically claiming that they've expanded their bridgehead here, but it remains to be seen if they're going to be able to go into Velika Novosilka, because it is separated by a river, and the Ukrainians might blow the bridge, so we don't know. The Ukrainians have launched a counterattack at the Izium front after building up some armor for some time, building up some troops and armor. There are clashes at Savintsi, and there are clashes at Balaklila. There are clashes there, and some sources claim the Ukrainians have been able to capture most of the town, but there's actually a bridge. There's a bridge if you zoom in, and I'll show you. So there's a bridge that goes over this river, which goes into the town. I believe there's fighting over this bridge, so The Ukrainians have pushed into the town, but the fighting is ongoing, and the Russians still have access to the town from the north as well. So it remains to be seen if the Ukrainians will be able to hold on to this town, or if the Russians will launch a counterattack. Because the Russians still do still have access to this town. But the bridge is an issue. If the Ukrainians blow the bridge, then the Russians might have to do river crossings or rely on this northern road, which might be problematic. So the Ukrainians have launched their counterattack at Izium, and we go further south, more towards closer to Seversk, north of Seversk. So a few days ago, the Ukrainians claimed they took Ozern, but the Russians claimed that it was a PR stunt. Some Ukrainian soldiers just came into Ozern, took pictures, and left. We've heard nothing else since then. We haven't heard about any clashes, so that might have been what happened. Now we're hearing about Ukrainian troops in this town of it's called Stary Caravan, I believe. Yes, Stary Caravan. And so the Ukrainians, again, they crossed the river, went in here. But the issue is with this town, along with all these towns on the border with the river, is that the Russians can just blow the bridge at any point, and this whole area is surrounded by forests. So, and you know, forests are excellent for defenders to hide in and ambush you. So, I'm not sure if the Ukrainians are actually going to establish a bridgehead over this river, or if it's just for show. But that remains to be seen. But yeah, anyways, that's about it for today. And thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.